And at the State House, lawmakers are taking up a package of two bills that would fundamentally change how the state regulates electric, gas, and water utilities. One of the proposals could remove customers' voices from who sits on the Alabama Public Service Commission. That's where we find ABC 3340's Austin Pratt. He's going to break down what's in the bill and why some advocates say the accountability piece goes too far. Austin?
Shanti, the Alabama Public Service Commission regulates electric, gas, and more in the state. It sets electric rates and approves rate hikes for power companies. Right now, the commissioners are elected in statewide races. This bill would change that if passed. House Bill 392 and its companion, Senate Bill 268, could phase out elections for Alabama's Public Service Commission. Under the proposal, the governor would appoint the commission president with the Speaker of the House and the Senate pro tem, each appointing one commissioner, subject to Senate confirmation. The bill says this change would modernize regulation and bring more expertise to the commission, but energy advocates say that move would remove direct voter accountability in a statewide office that directly impacts power bills.
What's insane to me is they cloak it in accountability and affordability and transparency, and they muddy it up with all this language in the synopsis that has absolutely nothing to do with the bill.
Energy Alabama policy manager John Dodd says the bill's language does the opposite of what its supporters claim.
There are a couple bad provisions in this bill, and one being the worst, in my opinion, is stripping the entire state of Alabama of their democratic right to choose who their regulators are.
Under current law, it's illegal for Alabama Power or any power company to directly donate to or endorse Public Service Commission candidates. But Dodd notes the governor, speaker, and Senate pro tem can accept donations from utility companies.
What they're doing is taking, 100% of the elected accountability away from the voters when it comes to holding our commissioners accountable.
Only 10 states still elect their utility regulators, but Dodd says those states, including Alabama, share a common problem: monopoly utilities.
Of the 10 states that still have elections for it, those states have monopoly utilities in those states, just like we do. You don't have a choice.
And no elections means no public accountability.
These commissioners have to answer to the voters through the election. This bill takes that power away from these everyday Alabamians and hands it directly to politicians in Montgomery.
If passed, the changes would take effect after the 2026 general election. The House version of the bill will be in committee tomorrow morning. Energy Alabama and other advocates are planned to speak in a public hearing then. I will be in attendance for that meeting and have more from Montgomery tomorrow. In the studio, Austin Pratt, ABC 3340 News.